Yabba dabba do. Greetings from the swamp once again, y'all. Welcome back to another high adventure video. You know, I was riding into the swamp this morning and I got to thinking, this has to be probably my second favorite location to fish and film. The coast being the first, just because I love the salt water. I always have ever since I was younger. But this swamp, y'all, man, there's just such a variety. And it's so unique to really any other type of fishing that you'll ever do. It's dead quiet. You've got these cypress trees, just a maze of cypress and gum trees down here. And the variety of fish and how big they get really doesn't compare to anything in like any lakes or rivers. I mean, for all intents and purposes, it's a flooded forest is what you're fishing. So the fish have all kinds of places to hide, makes it a little more challenging, but then they just get big and plump. And they've got so much to gorge and feed themselves on. So you come out here, try to do a little fishing, you've always got a chance at a real pig. We got the boat loaded down with everything we need for the next 2 days for camping. Got all of our camping equipment in here. Got the Rugged Road cooler, link in the description below to that if you want one of those. Got drinks and all kinds of stuff in there. Got the Blackstone with us, a little bit of protection. I like that personally, especially out here in the swamp. You're out by yourself in the middle of nowhere. And I've got gators everywhere in here. Obviously, it's South Carolina, so you just don't ever know. And people, which is mostly who I'm concerned about, but I've also got a bunch of rod setups. I'm gonna be targeting largemouth the next 2 days. That's like my main goal, is to get us some piggy largemouth bass. But like this fallen tree back here, we're not gonna pass that up to see if there's some crappie hanging out under that. I've also got a little bobber set up for some shell cracker just in case. I don't know, y'all. I've never been here this time of year. The leaves are just beginning to turn. Fall is creeping in. It's a little cool in the morning. Woke up and it was 59 degrees. So, you know, get a little chill in the air for the south. So we'll just see what happens. But without further ado, let's get a line in the water and let's kick off the next 2 days of pure adventure. I love this point in time of the adventure because you just don't know what's going to happen. So let's get to it. Breaking out the ACC crappie stick, who conveniently got tangled up. Oh, never mind. I was bad mouthing my rod here and he was doing okay. My bad. Got to make sure the eyes are lined up. This is a 10-footer right here. I love this guy. Perfect for jigging the wood. That little jig though, I'm gonna get a little bit, you know what? Nah, what the heck, let's try that. We'll try it. We're gonna keep our eyes peeled for some snakes too, y'all. I wouldn't mind one of those swamp delicacies. Here we go. Man, it's been a hot minute since I've done this. It's been months. Let's see if anybody's home. Just waiting to feel a little love tap. Walk back here. That felt like a little tap unless that was a tree. There's one. It's a fish. Oh my gosh. What do we get? Holy cow, y'all. Big fish to start the morning. This has to be a bass. This has to be a bass. Yeah, it is. Dudes, I told y'all I wanted bass. Popped a nice one. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, get him over the board. Ha, look at that. Dudes, that's lunch. Oh, heck yeah. It's a nice like 2-pounder right there. On the jig. Not exactly what I was after with the jig, but that's what makes fishing down here fun, y'all. You just don't ever know. Get a live well cranked up. Let's see, aerator. Here we go. She running good? Heck yeah. Nice fish. Really nice bass. You get to keep quite a few bass down here in the swamp. There are just so many of them that the rules are a little looser. Oh, here it is. A little looser here in the swamp than most places. I think they only have to be like 12 inches, 10 inches. Lake Murray, where I'm from, I think they've got to be like 16-inch largemouth in order to keep them. That little dude just loaded on. That bite, that was crazy, y'all. That bite was so light. I mean, it just boop. I mean, that's what made me think it was a crappie, because that's usually how crappie bite. Nice largemouth. There's one right there. Another one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Dude. Oh, that's a crappie. No. Oh my gosh. That's the biggest brim I've ever caught in my freaking life. Holy jumbo, dudes. Oh, what? Okay. Oh my sweet Moses. This thing. Oh my gosh, y'all. That thing is a beast. Look. I thought it was a crappie. Look at that. Look at my hand. That thing is huge. Oh my word. Let's measure it up. How big is that? I mean, it's 10 inches, but I mean, it's a girthy 10. Folks, that is the biggest brim I've ever caught in my life. That thing's huge. I mean, look, that's a plate. That's a salad plate sized brim right there. And that is why I enjoy coming to the swamp. You guys just saw it in the first couple minutes. Nice largemouth, nice brim. I'm trying to catch crappie. You just don't know what you're gonna catch. I mean, you can lip this thing. Let's try it here. Yeah, look at that. That thing is a stud, dudes. Wow. We're gonna drop him in the live well. This is absolutely an amazing start to our next 2 days. Who knows what else we're gonna get? I don't even know. Stay tuned. There we go. Next spot, next spot, next spot. Jig is out. Time to go. Oh, I just got bopped right there. Little bite. Wasn't much. Wasn't much. Oh, there's one right there. There's a crappie. Look at that, y'all. Boom, she nailed that sucker. I can't grab her. Sweet goodness. Shoo. That's a nice fish. It's about a 10-incher, be my guess. You know what? That's a little small for me. She's pretty, but we'll drop her back in. I think we could do a little bit better than that. Swim away. Thank you. I think we could do a little better than that. Good fish, though. That's what I was after with the jig. Oh, there's another bite right there. Oh my gosh, you guys see that hit? Holy cow. I just got bamboozled. Oh, there's a little opening in the grass right there. I got to get rid of the grass on the hook. There we go. Can we drop it in? Oh, yeah, sink, 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 sink. Oh, yeah. Come on, don't let me down. There's one. Fish on. Oh, nice crappie. Nice crappie out of the grass. Yes, sir. Come here, baby. Beautiful fish. Oyster aboard. Yes, that's why we let that other one go, because we got this guy right here. Oh my gosh, y'all. Beautiful crappie. Oh, heck yeah. Gorgeous looking swamp fish. I think it's kind of cool. All these fish have like a tint of almost like a yellowish to them. Look at that. Got a 12.5-incher right there. Dudes. Y'all, we are putting some really fun fish in the live well to start. Thanks a lot for that. Alright, y'all, we put away the jig and rod for now. Actually, we haven't put him away. He's on standby. But I'm gonna make myself throw this little rage craw right here. I want to do it. I want to mix it up a little bit. So I'm gonna throw a little white craw action. See if we get any action on this. I've had real good success with white in this swamp in the past. Hopefully we'll be able to make it happen again. Oh, I like that. I love how that looks. Jigging it. Mama. Yeah, boy. There's a bite. Got it. No, I missed him. Dagnabbit. Shucks. Well, it's a good start. Half a dozen casts in. There's a bite. Got him. Oh, it's a big old mudfish, dudes. Oh. Ooh. Look at this big old thing. Oh my gosh, there he goes. Sheesh. Man, I got all excited. Kind of forgot they are in here. But they is. Thought I had me a big old big one on. Alright, y'all, we're trading the bass rod in for the small rods so we can do a little shell cracker slash brim fishing. Got some little red worms here. Not a very lively group, I'll give them that. You know, and it hit me as I was loading up yesterday. A couple videos ago, I accidentally snapped the butt of this rod when I was catfishing. And I haven't replaced it. Ought to do that at some point, I reckon. I can't even grab it with two hands because I can't grab a butt. There's no butt to grab. That is a sad day. No idea if this is even going to be good. Typically I shell cracker fish spring and early summer. What the world? Something hit that immediately. I've already got one. Dudes, that hit the water and that thing took off. Oh, a big old another jumbo bluegill, y'all. Look at this thing. Sheesh. Whoa. Whoa. I'm gonna stand back from that. Holy jumbo, dudes. To be honest with you, I thought it was gonna be a gar, because like it hit immediately and the bobber just took off. It's like, yeah, we just like got a reaction bite from a gar. Oops, getting a little close to this tree. But that is a fatty, y'all. Big fat fall time bluegill. There you go. It's gonna be good. Oh my gosh, dudes. Heck yeah. That was a pleasant surprise. I mean, I catch brim, but typically I catch a lot of small brim, a lot of aggravating size brim when you're trying to like shell cracker fish or whatnot. That guy just sat right over there and we just got him to absolutely smoke that. Right, immediately again. Got him. Got him. Sheesh. Another brim. A little smaller. On any other day, I'd probably keep this guy though. But we're catching 9 and 10 inches. This is definitely not the species I came down here to target. I mean, I know they're in here, but I haven't ever gotten any this size. There he goes again. Another brim, a little smaller. That's okay, they're really taking this float down. It's like catfish size right there. Yeah, he's on it. Got him. Jeez Louise. Got a bed of them here. Now that's a little bit bigger. We might keep that guy. Eh. You know what, actually, man, that's a really healthy sized brim. But we can afford to be picky today. I mean, that's a nice one any other day. But we'll probably just let him go too. We got him right there, dude. Oh, that's another nice fish, dudes. It's another big old brim. I think it's a brim. It's a shell cracker. Another fat brim, y'all. Fatty McGee. Sheesh. Jinkies. I mean, look at that guy. That guy's, like, he's got shoulders. He's got shoulders on him. grief. I mean, that's for all intents and purposes a stud right there. There you go. I hooked myself in the sock. That's fun. Ugh, ay, ay, ay. Excuse me, I've got to get this out. That's nice. Big hole in my sock now. Eesh. That's a better fish. Good grief. Usually I'm used to doing this with shell cracker, y'all. Catch a big old fat shell cracker fast and hot and heavy because they're all piled up. I've not caught or gotten in on a big old brim pile like this before down here, but I mean, that's any day of the week. That's a solid brim. That's a 7-inch brim. I'm gonna throw him back though because I'm catching 9 and 10 inchers. You know, now I'm kind of curious to know, is it like all stages of trees? Look at that thing, dudes. Golly. I'm wondering, you know, we might have to figure out if this is a pattern or not. You know, we've got this pile of trees in the middle of this river. You know, can you find those? You know, I've passed a bunch of them. Are they on all that kind of stuff? You know, it's a 9-inch brim. Just going in. I mean, we can daggum fillet that thing, y'all. Sheesh. All right, back on the bass. Sorry, folks. Got distracted by all these big old brim we were catching. Kind of hard to leave that, honestly. Watching that bobber go down is like a drug, man. It's like hard to stop it. Hard to walk away from it. Especially when you know that there's the potential for big fat panfish on the end. Not just the little babies that you normally catch. But we gotta stay strong. I need at least 1 bass. Like, that's the goal for the evening. I've got about 2 more hours to fish here. Got to get 1 bass. There's one. Oh my gosh, what in the world? Oh my Lord have mercy, it's a big warmouth. What? Good grief, dudes. Look at that guy. Don't let him go. I've got a bunch of other brim. And the other day I might keep that, but I'm not really on a meat hunting expedition here. I just need some food to get us through the next couple of days. I mean, don't get me wrong, we'll take some fish home, but leave him to be. There's one. What do we got? What do we got? Oh my gosh, it's a big bluegill. Holy cow, another jumbo. Dudes, they're hitting the Texas rigs. Holy jumbo Batman. I'm flabbergasted right now. Sheesh. Look how beautiful that fish is. Holy cow, dudes. This is insane. Let's turn the aerator off real quickly. Turn that off. How does he compare to the other one? Well, here, let's measure him up. Is he a 10-incher again? The thing is, yeah, that's another 10 inches. Look at that. They're just, look how wide bodied that is. That's just crazy, y'all. When the brim are hitting Texas rigs, you've got some solid-sized fish. Sheesh. I can't catch a bass to save my life, though. Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll take this. But holy cow. That's a fish right there. Got him. Oh my gosh, is it another? It's a warm. Gosh dang it, folks. Folks. Baby, where are the bass at? Seriously. Let's get back in there. That's a fish. Got it. Got him. That might be our bass. I can't tell from the glare. Yeah, there's a largemouth. Ha! Got him. Little whitey. Little white craw. Hey, nice little fish. Not exactly a monster, but it's a nice bass nonetheless. Drop him back. No, you know, I don't know why I did that. I was gonna eat him. Well, we've got the one in there, but we did it. Ha! I can catch bass. It's just like riding a bike. Once you've done it, you can do it again. Just beginning to worry that there weren't any bass in this swamp. You know, it strikes me that bass was super shallow. We're heading into evening time. It's almost 5 o'clock. I've had this frog laying in the bottom of my boat all day. Come here, frog. Yo, it's been a hot minute since I've caught a fish on a frog. We'll give it a go. We'll try anything once, except meth. There we go. After the third time, we've got our frog tied on. You little froggy. Oh, this is perfect too, because all the stuff on the top of the water, but that frog is going to be pretty weedless. Oh, that looks fine. That looks very fine. I'm going to pitch this into all those cracks and crevasses and hopefully get smoked. Oh, right there. Oh, got him. Oh, he came off, mother goose. Oh, dude, like second cast. Sheesh. Come on, where are the stupid bass? There's a frog. Oh, there's one. Dagnabbit. Let's say there's a daggum frog going across the water. Y'all, why ain't you eating this thing? See this big tree right here with the big old root base? If there ain't a bass on that, I'm a monkey's uncle. Oh my gosh. Not in the tree, Micah, you dingle fritz. Come on. Come on. Make it happen here. There he is. Got him. Got him. No! No! Oh my gosh. Oh, I hate this frog. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Like, I love it and I hate it. So cool to throw. So hard to get anything to bite it. Oh, look at this juicy piece of point right here. Oh, come on now. Do not do me dirty. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Holy mother monkeys. Toads. What in the world? Dude, that scared me. Well, maybe this topwater thing ain't the best thing for me to do right now. I'm a little too high strung. Folks, time to get set up for the evening. A little bit of trouble with the bass fishing today. I don't know if it was just location or what, but really couldn't figure it out. We did make up for it though with those big old brims, so I'm not terribly unhappy about that. Let's see, I've got a knife in here somewhere. See? I do, hopefully. There she blows. Got the old toadfish knife, and look what I got. Ha! A new toadfish cutting board. The other one saw many good years. Lots of fish, but it was definitely time. Y'all, if you want a link to this stuff here, I've got one below in the description. I clean all my fish with the toadfish setup here. We've got our bass over here, whom we stabbed in the head and made sure that he was dead before we started clean. Bruh, that's just nerves. Literally, I swear, he was dead. He's been floating belly up for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I do really like this toadfish combo of the foldable cutting board, and it's got the knife sharpener here on the edge, which is actually really effective. Sometimes, you know, that stuff gets thrown on some of those things and it's not very good. Not this one, man. This one is excellent. Run it through there about 7 or 8 times. That sucker's sharp again. Toadfish did a really good job with this whole setup, in my opinion. That whole thing off just like that. Bam. There she blows. There. I'm gonna treat myself, along with the bass, to a little bit of Campbell's Chunky Chili Mac. Beans, macaroni, and pasta meat. What a combo, huh? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Oh, that's getting hot. Fast. Probably how my bowel's about to be here in about an hour. Hot. Got a little body of Cajun seasoning we're just gonna throw right on this bass. Good grief, this chili mat gonna be done in about 2 minutes. I underestimated how hot that thing got. Got a little butter for the Blackstone here. Oof. Don't remember what I used this for last, but he's a little brown. Hopefully that's not the worst thing. I hear a boat somewhere off in the distance. Yeah, definitely somebody running. I always park off to the side, never out in the main thoroughfare of any river, even lake or anything. Just because at night, while I do have my lights on, you never know, man. Would hate to be sitting in the tent and all of a sudden get broadsided. There we go. Oh, I take that back. That's an airplane. Apparently yours truly doesn't know the difference between a boat motor and a plane motor. That's concerning. This bass smells so good in this butter and Cajun. Oh, man, alive. What a comfortable little setup we got here, y'all. Absolutely divine night out here in the swamp. Hopefully it stays this calm all night. I don't know, you know. Some gales have definitely blown up when we've been sleeping, but this is the thrill of boat camping. The only thing I really didn't bring was like a catfishing rod or something like that, which I guess I probably could have. There's so many gar and turtles. Plus maybe, you know, throwing a big head of a bass out there, you know, probably would attract a gator or two, would be my guess. But I've never done very well with the catfishing up in here. I know a lot of people set the trot lines or the bush hooks. But I've never, well, just never done it much with the rod and reel. Maybe next time. Let's see. Well, that's not good. Wait. No, it came on for just a second. We're gonna climb under here and figure out what's going on. All right, Sean. Oh, my 360 light came on. That's good. Aerator. Still works. What? Oh, why are my interior lights not coming on? I'm not sure. Well, we've got... We've got the 360 light on, which is good. That's what you need when you're camping at night. But I'm not 100% sure why the interior lights just went out. It's always something. I mean, they were just working. I don't get it. Oh well. The 360 light's the most important, so I'm happy with that. Shoot. Well done, Campbell's. Well done. This is the main event. Yeah, that's good. Cajun anything is pretty much a winner in my book. And largemouth is just, on the whole, underrated. There are two schools of thought, or two camps, when it comes to largemouth. The people who give it a certain reverence, tournament fish for it. You know, it's strictly catch and release. And those individuals are absolutely outraged when anybody would even think or consider eating one. And then there are those who are completely opposite. And I feel like those folks, they eat them just out of spite. They're like, oh, watch this. And then you'll see them post about it all over like Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Just to try to make the more snooty people about the largemouth angry. I am neither. I fall right in the middle. I don't care if people see me eating largemouth, but if I catch a nice big largemouth, I'm gonna let it go. Get some pictures and let it go. The largemouth down here in the swamp, though, you know, not a lot of people are not a lot of tournaments are going on down here. I should say that. Maybe a few coffee can tournaments from time to time, but I'm gonna eat them. But I'm not gonna be in your face about it. But I also don't worship the fish either. Well, y'all, that's it for day one for us. This is in preparation for boarding, so we don't have to surrender the booty. I'll see you guys in the morning. Did you guys hear that owl? That sucker was loud. Oh. Well, I tell you what, y'all, I'm glad I brought the sleeping bag. It's chilly this morning. Dang. I almost kind of wish I brought a little jacket. It's our first morning this fall. I wished I had a jacket. Honestly, I should probably be throwing a topwater right now, but I've got to make some breakfast first. Got to get that coffee in us, you know? You know, folks, I don't know if there's anything better than the smell of bacon when you're out camping first thing in the morning. Maybe a bass blowing up on a topwater. That might be better. Or a bell on a rod going off. Okay, so there might be a few other things. But this ranks right up there, you know? Ooh, that's a good dark, rich color this morning. Heck yeah. Made an unfortunate discovery this morning. I forgot my spatula. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. I like sunny side up eggs, but we might not get that this morning. Oh, heck yeah. That actually worked. Let's see, how do we do? Oh my gosh, that's drier than... Ugh. Should have taken it off the Blackstone, I guess. Apparently you can't cook eggs for 10 minutes and expect them to be over easy. Good with that bacon and that bacon grease though. I'll be honest with y'all, I forgot a plate. So I couldn't take the eggs off. That was my bad. All right, let's tie on a topwater. Not you. What do we got? Crappie. Oh man, so many delights. I think we should go with an actual popper. Yeah? Yeah. Let's see how aggressive these fish are. That's a good bluegill color. Heck yeah. Match the hatch. Sun's already up. Should have been throwing this sooner, but I'm gonna count on the fact that it's been chilly at night. I think those fish are gonna come up and try to soak up some rays. Love that cast. Check out this big old grass mat here, y'all. Can't pass this up. Gotta try dropping the jig down, see if we can do something with it.
Yes, just for a second.
Hey, honey.
Hey, you. Do you know where all of our filters are? Like where they're located in the house?
We have one up in the attic, and then there's one outside on the downstairs unit.
Okay, those are the only two?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Thank you. That's all I need to know.
All right, you're welcome, boo. I love you.
All right, love you too.
Bye.
He said...
Oh my gosh, what did we hook? What in the world have I hooked? Oh, it's a big mudfish. Oh my gosh. Never know what you're gonna catch when you're jigging the grass, y'all. That thing is a tank, dude. This is a 5-6 pounder right here. Come here, you. Hoping it was a big old crappie. Or a bream again. Shoot, take one of those. There we go. What a fish. Or eel, or whatever the heck this thing is. Ah! Come here, you. Bro tore that thing up. There we go. Alright, bro. Ah! Look at that thing. Ugh! That's a big old biggin. Woo! Well, that was a fun catch. Y'all, it's been a slow morning. I have been trying my best for bass. Been throwing jerk baits, top waters, nothing. Not even a bite on either. So, you know, we caught that one bass jigging the grass. So I'm wondering if maybe I need to go back to that. Anybody else have that? Where their wife calls them and then they like automatically get hit? I swear that happens to me all the time. Let's see. Running up the river and I couldn't pass this up right here. Looks like it might be pretty deep. Looks like all this is just a flotilla that's come down. Like this deep branch though. There's a bite. Oh man, I had a bite right there. You never tasted the hooks. There it is. Dang it, another bite. What if it's a brim? Dang it, I'm getting bit, y'all. What if it's a big brim again? Just weird, I've never had a crappie have such a hard time taking the bait. Oh, I just got bit again, dude. What the heck? My gosh, dude. What the world? There's a nice opening right over here. There it is. Oh man, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Dude, that was a big old thump. A big old thump. How did I miss that? Dagnabbit. Yeah, I'm about to move it or lose it here. There he is, there he is, got him. There he is, crappie. Oh, yes. Maybe there are a bunch of crappie down here. It's a nice 12-incher. Right as I dropped it down. Yes. Hello. Deeper log jam. There we go. You know what? When the day is slow, get to jigging. Get yourself some nice crappie action. Don't hate it. Sometimes you just gotta take what the day will give you. There we go. Let's see if there are any more down there. I've been getting bit like every drop. We got a nice school we're working with here. Right back down. Oh my gosh, that was a big old thump. Oh, that's a nice one. Dang it, he's right. Oh wait, that's a big warmouth. Oh, same hole, different fish. We'll keep it. Why not? I'll let yesterday's go. We'll keep today's. I'm trying to kind of keep my voice down because it's so quiet back up in here. Don't want to spook the fish, and we're kind of right on top of them. Beautiful fish. Oh, why do I have my jig hanging over the side? That's dangerous. Oh, there's one. Oh, good fish. Oh, big crappie. Is that a crappie or a bass? That's a crappie. Oh, big crappie. Yes. Oh, that's a big one. That's the biggest of the trip, dudes. Yes. Oh, look at that fish. That's a 13-incher. It's a 13-incher. Oh, dude, she nailed that. Boy, what an excellent piece of cover we have right here. Oh, man, this is turning our afternoon around. Slow morning. Afternoon's heating up. That's amazing. Good fish right there. There's another one. Another crappie. Oh my gosh, another big one. Oh, just dropped it a little deeper that time, y'all. Just dropped it a little deeper, about 2 feet deeper. Same hole. Psych. Boy, we're getting some stud muffins out of here. Boy, we found a nice litter of them. Got us a nice litter of fish. Let's turn the old live well on here. My goodness. I just love the look of crappie. It looks so cool, I think. Alright, y'all. When I was coming up here yesterday, I saw a pretty nice sized gator, or what looked like a nice sized gator. My buddy Bobby is gator hunting, so he asked me if I saw any that I'd mark them up for him. So he wants a 10+ footer though. All I saw was the head, but boy, it looked like a 10+ footer. We're gonna send the old drone up for a little reconnaissance, because if I try to drive by, he'll just dive down in the water. Oh yeah, there's one right there. Dude, that looks like a big one. Like, it might not be, 14 footer, but looks like it might be 10. We'll have to let Bobby know. So that might be one he might want. Yeah, taking a brief break to clean a few fish. I want to actually prep these for dinner because we're going to marinate them in pickle juice. I found that out a few videos ago with some catfish. Absolutely delicious. If you're a pickle fanatic, I wouldn't call myself a fanatic, but I do enjoy a good pickle flavor, good dill flavor, you know? Then you're going to want to watch this. I haven't tried it with the brim yet, but we're about to. So I popped everybody in the head, so they're all dead. I don't like to clean my fish when they're still alive. I'm not a fan of that. So I poke them all in the head. You can see there's still some nerves, but there's no flopping around. And then this is all we're doing, is we're just scaling them, taking the guts out. Maybe shouldn't be doing this right over the water where I saw that 10-foot gator that's about 20 yards from me somewhere under the surface. But, you know, what's life without a little risk? Anyway, that's all we're doing right there. I've got 3 brim, and we're going to do that big old warmouth as well. Try him on for size. Alright, so I brought a whole jar of pickle juice from home. Wife doesn't know it's gone. Hopefully she doesn't realize it either. We can sneak it back. Well, no, we probably should buy a new one. Anyway, we're going to throw all these in our Ziploc bag. Got 4 nice fillets. And then we're going to pour a bunch of juice right in there with them. Yes. You know, I want a pickle. I'm just going to reach in and grab one. No, that's good. My wife won't want me to put these back in the fridge anyway. This is ours now. Oh, that's a good pickle. Anyway, seal this up nice and tight. I'm going to sit in that pickle juice now for the next couple hours until we're ready to get to frying. Look at that, we're like halfway to eating already. That's awesome. Gonna set them right down there on the ice. We're good to go. Cool. I'll drink some of this actually. You know, folks, when I was playing football in high school, I would get bad cramps. So my mama would have me take a couple of tablespoons of pickle juice before and after every practice. Never got cramps ever again. Now, fast forward 12 years later, and no, 14 years later, and you see like NFL players doing it now. Like they'll have like little wine shot bottles of like pickle juice that they'll take on the sidelines. So, but that's my mama, y'all. She was always ahead of the curve with stuff like that. Check out this piece of cover right here, y'all. That's some good looking stuff. There's one. There's one. Oh, that was so cool out of that tree, y'all. I was like, there ain't no way there's nothing in there. No way. Epic. Epic. I tell you, there's nothing. Like, I've longed line for crappie, bridge fish for crappie. In fact, that's getting ready to come starting up on the lakes here pretty soon. Here in about 4 or 5 more weeks. There is nothing more fun than jigging trees and laydowns. That stud. It's just another 12-incher. Just nothing more fun than that right there, y'all. You've got 2, maybe 3 feet of line off the tip of your rod. Got about 3 right now. And you're just sitting there and that rod just boom. That's all it does. Sometimes it's light. Sometimes they hammer it. It's just no better feeling. Oh my gosh. What the heck was even that? That thing came busting straight through the grass. Gird your loins, folks. Something's trying to eat it. Oh man. Oh. He never tasted the hooks. There he is. There he is. This is big. Oh, it's another crappie. Yes. Oh, yeah. Dude, we haven't even gotten up to this tree yet. Oh, jumbo mumbo. Heck yeah. I'll be honest with you. I didn't think the crappie bite was going to be this good. It's only been cool for maybe about a week. But boy, this transition or this change, this has really got them hot and bothered. I figured I might have to wait about another month before my buttless rod cracks me up every time. I thought I might have to wait another month or so, but nay. Come here, you buttless rod. What in the world? Okay. Right through here, y'all. This is where, oh, right there. Bam, immediately. I was gonna say, this is where we caught some piggies. And apparently they've loaded back in. Dudes, that's another big one, dudes. Look at that. That's a jumbo. My gosh. Holy magnum. Dude, that's third biggest. That's close to the bigger ones that we caught yesterday. Look at that thing. Good grief. This is outrageous. Y'all, pan fishing has just been straight fire. That live well is just loaded. All right, y'all. No more wait. I am hungry. I skipped lunch for this. We're gonna go ahead and drain this off. Get rid of the excess dill. Pour them over the side. Almost threw a fillet over. Hey. There you go. As much as you can. Gotta get that breading on the inside of the fillets as well. Heck yeah! All right, let's get this guy heated up. So I learned last time, we can only do one at a time, but either way, I think I'd have to do one at a time anyway because these fillets are so big. Perfect. If you put too many in, what happens is then like it doesn't cook well. Or it's like there's like not enough oil for the amount of meat. I don't know quite how to explain it, but then it takes too long to cook the fish. and then they get like soggy and you don't get that crispiness to them. So careful how much meat or fish of anything that you put in the oil. Learn that the hard way. There are our first 3 right there, y'all. These take a little while to cool off. I think it's just because the whole body, you know, is cooking. It's not a thin fillet necessarily. You got that, maybe that little extra insulation of skin, but definitely getting a little dill scent off of it anyway. I'm so hungry, dudes. I didn't have lunch. Let's just take a little bite of tail. Oh. Yes, please. It's like a chip. That's good. There we have it, y'all. Plate of delicious swamp bream. Let's say a prayer. Father God, thank you so much for keeping us in safety the last 2 days, Lord, out here deep in the swamp. We're just so thankful, Lord, for just the variety of creation that we get to come out here and enjoy day in and day out. The good health that we have to enjoy it. We just pray you bless this food to our body now. Just help me to get home safely to the family tonight. Through Jesus I pray. Amen. All right, let's see here. You know, first thing I'm realizing is I don't know if I remember which one the warmouth is. You know, this yumpy little bodied one right here kind of might be. I don't know. You know what? Whatever. We're just going to go for this. Here we go. As my buddy Gator taught me. Take the top off like that. We've already eaten the tail. Take that top off. Now you just eat it like a sandwich. All that top meat on the brim. I am getting dill flavor. Oh, mama. That dill flavor definitely soaked in, y'all. I love that. That is so yummy. Helps when the brim are as big as we got. Holy magnum. We're gonna be eating good. Look at that right there. We did it right. Meat's gone. For the turtles. You're welcome. Folks, take a look at this live well. Look at that. Absolutely teeming with brim and crappie. I'm gonna catch a charge for the beatdown I put on this swamp the last couple of days. Seriously, y'all just witnessed me catch my personal best brim, and I think I did it twice on this trip. I've got no way of knowing. I didn't weigh them up, but just eyeballing it, my previous best was in the mountains. Pulled some big jumbo brim out of the mountains, but those right there, those are the swamp donkeys I've heard so much about, and they get like twice that size, which I can't wrap my little mind around, but we're gonna get after one day. I've been out in the sun in the swamp too long. I'm gonna get on back. Y'all, thank you so much for joining me the last couple of days. Hope you enjoyed the video. Go dunk your fish in some dill. If you like the dill, you're gonna love it. Thank y'all so much for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one. You better be there.